A new survivor to come out with the mid-chapter patch potentially just got leaked. Let's go ahead and take a look at everything. Kings and queens, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Obviously, major potential spoilers ahead. Recently on Twitter, there's been an image circulating showcasing what potentially could be the new chapter. I'm going to take a look at this because there's been a lot of debates whether this is real or fake. We're going to go over the image that is circulating. I'm going to give you guys my opinion, and at the end, you guys can deduce for yourself whether this is real or fake. It is more than likely that the PTB is probably going to be on Tuesday, so this is right around the corner. So if there was a case of any type of promotional material getting leaked, it kind of lines up and makes sense, similar to when the Skull Merchant essentially got leaked and we saw the unlisted video screenshot. Anyways, with that being said, I'm now going to show the image. This is your last warning to click off the video in case you don't want it potentially spoiled. And again, take this with a grain of salt because this could be completely fake. Alright, so here is the image on screen, and what you're seeing is a Tomb Raider chapter with Lara Croft as the survivor. Lara Croft potentially is going to be the new survivor according to this image, and at first glance when I looked at this and I read all the comments, everyone was saying this is pretty much fake. It looks so fan-made, like this probably isn't what it's going to be. But I closely inspected this image, and the more I look at it, the more I'm actually personally convinced that this actually might be real. Now, if this is fake, huge credit to whoever made this image because it is actually pretty well put together. What really sold me on the image is if you take a look in the background, you can actually see what looks like the Temple of Purgation in the background, and that little attention to detail is what really sold me on everything. I think a lot of people initially looked at this and they were like, oh, there's a totem in front and then she's back there. The totem kind of looks like it's just overlaid on top and that's about it. But the attention to detail with the background is what kind of sells it for me. The lighting is also pretty phenomenal. We can see a unison of lighting with the background. We can see the rim light on her and the same exact rim light on the totem. And then the text itself that says Tomb Raider even has the tiny trademark in the bottom right. You can even see some graphics on the Tomb Raider text itself. So nonetheless, if this is indeed a fake, whoever has made this done a fantastic job because it really does look quite official. I'm not too sure what's going on with all of the black circling around the borders. I don't know what was going on there. Maybe whoever decided to leak this, and if it is true, they tried to throw people off with it, or if it is fake, they also tried to just throw people off with it. I don't know. I don't really know why that's there. Nonetheless, this looks pretty convincing to me. There's an interesting part too. On the totem, we can actually see some things hanging off of it. Normally with totems, I don't think there's anything that's hanging off the totems except for the 3 skulls, and it's all tied together. So we can see like a little string, maybe even a piece of the skull that's kind of hanging out there. I'm not too sure what's going on, but again, it's something that is a little bit more attention to detail. It makes sense that it would be real because if it would be fake, whoever would make it, why would they add in an extra detail like that unless it's official? I did see online some people were saying that she has 4 fingers and it's also fake because of that, or maybe even AI, but the fact of the matter is her thumb is just behind her finger. That's all that it is. So even if this is real or fake, that explains that part. Nonetheless, I personally think that this is real and this is the chapter that we're going to get. Obviously, we potentially have to wait until Tuesday. It's looking like Tuesday. It's not confirmed that it's Tuesday, but they put out the patch notes, so you know how it is. Normally, when they put out the patch notes, it's more than likely the PTP is right around the corner. But yeah, my final notes is that everything kind of lines up. The attention to detail looks good. All of the shading, the rim lights, the color grading, everything looks pretty good. If this is a fake, well done to whoever faked it because you definitely fooled me, and if it's not a fake, it kind of just makes sense to me. But that is pretty much going to do it for me. The most important opinion is your very own, so you can deduce for yourself whether you think this is real or if this is fake. It's an interesting image to say the least, and we'll find out sooner than later. But that's going to do it for this quick little video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know if you're excited for a potential Tomb Raider chapter to come into the fog, or if this disappoints you, and why down below. But that's going to do it for me. As always, I'm the King. I did my crown to you guys, and we'll see you in the fog.